9 laps. Any nudge at all, your car does not have the grip to keep from spinning out.
This was not in the plan for Austin Cindric. He's the 12th and final driver in the playoff standings. He needed a brilliant day, a brilliant weekend, and he is up against it. We got takers on pit road.
Yeah, this tire fall off is so bad. I heard some whispers of even pitting. Remember, they can run 35 laps on fuel, so this isn't a fuel decision. This is just simply a math equation part of it that says you can run faster on new tires even with a pit stop.
Right, it's just simply the start of this step when this window sort of opens. When you talk to most teams, just going onto pit road after lap 10 or about lap 10 through lap 15. If you want to split these stages, it's going to be 4 Goodyear tires for Daniel Suarez to have the extra grip of those tires.
So one thing interesting about the Roval is just the way the pit road cuts off the front stretch chicane and turn 1. You just don't lose a lot of time. You lose about 25 seconds to come change 4 tires. So if your tires can go 4 or 5 seconds faster, you can easily make up more time. Now we see the first playoff car hit pit road, the 2 of Cindric, Marty.
He went from 17th to 36th for Austin Cindric after that backstretch chicane, and another problem for Cindric. There you see it again. That's why he kind of fell further back through the field. They're putting on scuffs here, Steve, not sticker tires for Austin Cindric. A little bit fresher tires, but not as good as sticker tires.
Well, they only have basically 6 sets of stickers in their qualifiers in their pits. So if you know you're going to use every tire available, you might as well go ahead and just burn your qualifiers up, because here's Cindric back on the racetrack all by himself. He's about 25, 30 seconds in front of the leaders, about 30 seconds behind anybody else he's racing. He's kind of a little bit of no man's land. Pit road going to be very busy here. Here you go. A whole wave coming to pit road. You see Blaney, you're on board with Briscoe, who'll turn left, stop in service of his crew, Kim.
Yeah, Briscoe just complaining super loose on the big track, so just that kind of balance of getting it right in the infield portion with the oval portion is giving him a little trouble. As we look at Chase Elliott, bottom right, finishing up that pit stop. He's one of the drivers I hadn't heard major complaints. He said it's respectable right now, Marty.
When I talked to Jonathan Hassler, the crew chief for Ryan Blaney this morning, he said, one thing I can tell you, I'm glad we have advanced. They don't have to worry about the chaos today. Blaney said, actually, I feel like we're pretty good through the slow parts of the corner, kind of hung around the back half of the top 10, and a 3-way drag race there off pit road lead as they head back out on the track.
Ryan Blaney, Chase Briscoe, Chase Elliott. The drivers and crew chiefs will tell you they set the cars up more for the infield than the oval. The oval's not a big deal, but Kim brought up that point that Briscoe said about getting loose in the oval part. Watch Kyle Larson earlier through NASCAR turn 4. The tail end of these cars are getting very loose, and it is a lot in the driver's hands. Up over the blind crest through turn 6. Here they're coming up to turn 7. Toyota on board. Chase Briscoe shows you just how tight this is. Look to the left, back up onto the big track. Van Gisbergen has not even thought about coming to pit road just yet. He boasts a 2.6 second lead. Make that a little bit more now over Kyle Larson. Kim standing by.
Yeah, you see that Busch Light onboard from Ross Chastain. Early in the run, tight rolling all the corners compared to yesterday. Then the areas in turn 5 and 6, he was slipping the rears. At the end of this run, Parker, he said all 4 tires feel like balloons, just way overinflated.
Chris Roval had said something I hadn't heard many drivers saying, that he was actually tight inside that race car trying to get it to turn. They let him know late on the run that he was doing well in having pace in saving his rear tires. Also his teammate Denny Hamlin here on pit road right now. Admittedly, not the best on road courses, but maybe this chaos is an opportunity, Marty.
As he promised, Joey Logano towards the front end of pit road took it very easy early in that run. Lost a couple spots, was able to gain some track position. Terrific look from the Hunt Brothers onboard pizza camera. Joey Logano heading back out on the track like everybody else, just saying absolutely no grip out here at the Roval.
13 laps left to go in this opening stage.
I think what's interesting right now, Steve, is how hard do you run these tires? Typically, you put new tires on, you just go run as fast as you can. Just don't worry about tire wear. But today, are you better off saving a little bit, not going out and laying a real fast lap time down, so over the course of the run, the average speed is better.
Well, as you see on the bottom left, a penalty for John Hunter. Nemechek too fast entering pit road. The challenge for all these cars is Noah Gragson, the 4 that just passed, have a huge tire advantage, but Noah's yet to pit, so you have to use some tire to kind of get by those guys. And I'll be honest, the advantage SVG has is he had such a great race car. I don't see why he needs to pit. the guys on new tires are barely running faster than the leader. So right now, I think SVG could just kind of stay out here in a Sunday cruise and wait till the stage ends.
There's 12 drivers yet to come to pit road, and the race being led by more than 4.5 seconds by Shane Van Gisbergen over Kyle Larson, then Tyler Reddick, the pole sitter, is some 8 seconds adrift now of the race leader.